Hello guys, my name is Sub-Zero-Exabyte and I am having a fantastic day. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well, and if not yet hope you are going to have a fantastic day. But I think I know a certain way how I can make your day fantastic. And that is what we are going to do right now, because we are going to play some Super Mario. Yes, that is right, everyone knows Super Mario, right? Well, the legend himself is here in Minecraft at this moment, but this time we are going to be the enemy that is Browser in the girl version, so maybe things will go different now. So we are going to look for him. Oh, by the way, before we get into this video, you nice people from Sub Squad that are putting comments down below all the videos that I make. Well, yes, you beautiful people, I read all your comments and it gives me a smile when I read them, so keep doing that. And I also read a lot of Roblox comments. Well, don't worry, it will be here soon. Alright, so let's get into this Super Mario stuff. But wait, I am not sure if that bug that if you go through a corner in a space that is only 1 wide and 2 high, if you see black and get hurt, but I think that he will be able to just take that pain as a man, so let's just leave it like that, and I think that he will just be okay. The second corner of the tunnel is going to be here, and this one will be really cool. It is just going to be dark and stuff, and after this tunnel the going to the sky part is going to start, so I think that the people that are going to ride this amazing ride are going to be really hyped in this tunnel, so I am going to call it the hype tunnel, because they will be hyped when they go through this tunnel, because after the tunnel the most amazing part of the roller coaster will start. And that is the going to the sky part, which I already mentioned, and that is going to be really cool, and I really want it to just be really cool, so we are going to make it really cool. And then when it is really cool, maybe the really cool kids also want to ride this roller coaster, so we are going to see if they will actually do that, and that is going to be really cool if the cool kids are going to ride this roller coaster. Well, then that was one hell of a sentence if you ask me. I really was just confused with what I was saying myself. But you might be wondering something along the lines of, Sub, why are you building the tunnel floor out of wood? Well, I am going to tell you why. I believe that this gives it a bit cooler effect, and that the tracks will be placed on this wood is just amazing, and it is just going to be pretty cool. So yeah, if the tracks are going to be placed on this, then it gives it a bit of a matching thing. The tracks are also made out of wood and iron and stuff, and then it is going to match. Well, if I had the time I would also change the walls to wood, but I don't think that it would really be a cool tunnel if I did that, so I am just going to not do that, and I am going to leave it here. It was going to take too much time anyway, so that is alright. So yeah, this thing that is going to bring him up in the sky, which we are making right now, already looks pretty cool. And yes, these tracks are also going to match the wood that is in the sky. If glass would appreciate that there would be tracks on it, then I would make this out of glass, so Steve would have less of a chance to spot us. But this is alright, it is just some floating wood, nothing really that suspicious. But the suspicious part is going to be right here, and that is the part where little Steve is going to fall into the lava, and then it would be the last ride he would ever ride. But we are just going to troll him with this. It is just going to be a lava pit, and then he will fall into this pit with his cart, and then we would take him with surprise, and maybe his eyes would get even bigger, I am not sure. But he always looks so surprised, so if we surprise him really hard, maybe he would look even more surprised, which I can't really imagine happening, but time will tell. So, the lava part is going to take place right now, and we need a lot of lava because this is really going to be a lava pit. No, I wasn't lying when I said that this was going to be a lava pit, and I want to make it the most amazing lava pit ever. But it really isn't that impressive, so it is just going to be a normal lava pit, if you guys don't mind. I don't want the lava pit to be made out of gold or something, because then he would get suspicious. But if he just sees some dirt with some light in it, then he will be like, alright, then that is just okay. But in reality, it really isn't okay, because he is going to fall into lava, and I don't think if that happened to me I would really appreciate that. But it is just a prank, bro, so he is not going to be mad. So now we just need to place all of the tracks, and at the beginning the buttons work, so that is a thing that is already done. So now just the placing of all the rails is going to take place. And I think that it is going to be the most difficult in the tunnel, so that is something that is positive, I guess. In the air it really isn't that big of a problem because we can just fly. If we wouldn't be able to fly then it might have been a little problem, but we can and we are doing that, so that won't be a problem. But I really want to have Steve a really good feeling when he is going through these tunnels, so I am going to make it lighting fast and he is going to feel like Sonic in his final minutes, which is also pretty sad, but I mean it is Steve. I think that he is immune to bad things. He always looks happy, so I think that he can really appreciate the goodness of this prank, and I hope that he will take the lava like a champ and that he crawls out of the pit with a really big smile on his face. But I am not entirely sure that something like that is going to happen, so I don't really know. I wouldn't really be that happy if someone did that to me, as I already said, so I really don't know how surprised Steve is going to take it. So that is a surprise to me, as it is a surprise to our hero of today, Steve. And our hero of today is still busy with his little cute house, so I think that he is going to be pretty happy when he is done, and then he is going to be even more happy when he hears that he can ride this amazing new roller coaster near his home. But little does he know that right here he is going to fall into something with extreme heat. So I don't know how he will take this. I hope that he knows that it is a prank and that he is not going to be mad or anything. But the lava pit is looking better than ever, and I hope that this little piggy won't fall into it, because it would be pretty sad to say that with his roller coaster build that someone died, and if people then are going to look into who died, then it will say rest in peace Piggy 2017, and then the people are going to be sad, and then no one will come to my amazing roller coaster anymore, and then I am going to be sad, and then my park will need to close, and then we can't really prank anyone anymore, so that would really be a bummer. And let's just hope that nothing will fall into that pit of fire. Well, not really fire but lava, so let's just not let the little piggy fall into the lava. But I think that he knows what lava is, so I don't think that he would jump into lava really quickly, so that 'tis okay. Oh yeah, the one thing that needs to be done right now is that the powered rails will be actually powered, and not just with this dark red color, but it needs to be bright red, and then it is going to boost really hard, and then the ride is going to be fun, and if the ride is fun then people are going to have fun, which is what we want, so I hope that they are able to do that. So now it is almost done and the sky part looks pretty beautiful, and I don't really want Steve to be flying into the lava, but he is going to go pretty slowly, and then he is going to slowly realize that there is lava beneath him, and then we can see the surprised look on his face, which is going to just be priceless. But now the roller coaster is almost done, except for some light that I think would be pretty necessary, because if you don't see anything outside then the outside won't be fun. It would be fun for some people to leave it dark in the tunnel, but I think that I also want it to not be too dark in the tunnel, so we are going to place some torches all around, and like this it is okay. And now we just need to hang some torches high up in the sky, and I am curious to if Steve has already spotted the roller coaster in his backyard, which I am pretty sure that he hasn't seen yet, so it is really going to take him by surprise, which is just great. But let's go for a little test ride. Or would that be too dangerous? I am not sure, but I don't really want to die by lava or something. But right now, I am the supervisor of this roller coaster, so I will need to check the safety features that are on this ride. We don't want to have Steve die before he reaches the fire pit, do we? Wait, why do I keep calling it AF9 pit? I am not sure, but lava is also fire, so it does make a little bit of sense. But yeah, this roller coaster seems pretty cool to me. Well, the ending isn't really that cool, but the ending is hot. So let's just place a couple of finishing touches like this, which is going to bamboozle Steve, so he thinks that the roller coaster is just going to continue, but it really isn't going to continue, so that is the bamboozle of the roller coaster. But I know that he is going to fall for that, so that is great, and I think that he is going to be afraid of what is going to happen when he realizes that there is a huge gap in between the two parts, but I think he will realize that just a bit too late, and when he realizes it that he will already be above the lava, so that is pretty great. But yeah, this just looks really great with this fake roller coaster ending, so that is just great, but he is maybe not even going to realize, I don't really know. So, it is just going to be great if he realizes way too late, then his face is going to look like a cookie or something, which is great I guess. But the time that he has to ride this roller coaster needs to come as well, so I am really looking forward to that, and I don't really know what he is going to do when he sees it way too late, but I think that it is going to be amazing though. But the final touches of the greatest roller coaster in this entire little world that I built is now done, so let's knock on his door and see how he feels about being the 10,000th visitor. And yeah, he already looks surprised that I just broke into his house like this. and he is not really certain what his reaction is going to be, but I think that he is happy, I guess. But let's take him to the roller coaster beginning house and see how he thinks about it when we get there. He still looks surprised, so that is something which is pretty great, and he is showing a lot of emotions with that same. But we keep dying, but Peter Slot also dies, so that is pretty great. Well, not that he is dying, but it is great that we also pretty much suck at what we are doing. We don't know which way we need to go, so that is not really that nice, but we just need to have some luck with what paths we take. We need to take the right one at the first. The second one, I am not really that sure what the second one is though. Hold up, we need to let's take this one, I guess, and that didn't really work out for us, did it? Well, we need to try again, so let's just do that right now so we can keep going, and I don't want to die anymore. But I saw Peter Slot standing on not the left one but one to the right. Yeah, that one. So, we already know 2 of them, so that is great. We just need to guess the third one and continue our path. But wait, we need to now just not die 2 times, and if we do, it is also not really that of a big deal. We can just go right and then go left but one to the right, and then we need to go to the right but one to the left. So that is something that we can just remember, and it is not really that hard. But we have Peter here that really helps us out, so I like that. And I think that he played a bunch on this server though, or he just has a lot of luck. But we also have a lot of luck because we guessed the right one, and because Peter helped us out. Let's help Peter out as well. That is just nice of us, and we just fell, which wasn't what I intended to do. But it doesn't matter, now we can follow Peter again, and we can just follow his again, so that is pretty great. But we do know which ones we need to take, because we need to let go which ones we need to go on to. But that isn't really that hard, we just need to not die from the weird ones that make you die. But wait, we need to just do this, and then we have continued along our path, and that is pretty great. But wait, what do we need to do now then? Find your lost loved one? It sounds pretty weird, but whatever, let's just do that anyway. Our lost loved one might be in this house, but we can't be sure where she is, so let's just find her. But we don't know where she is, as I said, so it is going to be pretty hard to look for her. But that is okay, we have got some time in our life, so we can just take some time and just look for her. So, let's keep looking, and let's just hope that we find her though. But I don't even know where she could be, so just look for her and just hope that she is somewhere. And is she in the underworld? I am not sure, but she might be, so let's enter the underworld if we want to, and we want to, so let's do that as well as finding her. Maybe she is in the underworld, as I said. I hope so, because then I can stop looking, so that is great. But it is pretty hot in here, it seems like. So, she might be here, and she might be beautiful, and that she is the cause of all of this lava. But no, this is a maze once again. I am not looking forward to this maze. I don't like this one though. But let's just continue finding our lost loved one and search for her. We can't really smell her or know where to look. We just need to have some luck that we find her. But if you don't even know where you should look, then that is pretty hard. But I think that we are heading the right way, I think so, that is great. But we might just reset at the beginning, because you never know where the people are that you are going to love. But we just need to continue searching and just hope for the best. I am not sure if we have been reset back at the beginning, but we might have been, I don't know. I can remember these places. It all looks the same to me, so that is not great, but we have at least found something. I am not sure what this is, but I think that we are making some progress, so that is something at least. And if we just not die her and just not fall into the lava, then the path will just take us to where we need to go, and it is just going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. And now we just need to respawn and hope that we just make it in one try, and if we do, then I will be really proud of myself. And we just need to follow this road again. And we have been reset all the way back at the house where we just entered the RPF to find your loved one, but we need to do that entire maze again, so that is not something that is really that great, but we can try again, so that is nice. But she was actually inside of this church that we were in just a second ago. And now the cute thing that we need to do is find some flowers for our loved one, so that is not really that hard. I don't really know where the flowers grow. And we also need to find a couple of different flowers, so that is not really that great, but we just need to keep looking and everything will be okay. But I don't know where these flowers are going to be at, so oh, I think I see some yellow ones on my left, but let's ignore those ones and we just go back there like this girl, whoever she is, some pretty weird stuff. But I think that it will be worth it then, I guess. But we just have to look really carefully, and then maybe somewhere outside or in the underground thing there will be one of those things that we need to get. We just need to keep looking, as I said a couple of times already, and like we just need luck to where we walk. But this video is coming to an end and I have still not found any flowers for my loved one, so I don't think that she is going to be really happy about that, but I mean, hey, at least we tried. But guys, I think that this is the end of the video, and I am really happy that all of you that are still watching made it to the end, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye.